Hello, Rand here playing Farming Simulator 22 on Frankenmuth, Michigan. We're probably going to be focusing on spraying and weed control here this episode. Since last episode, finished up planting a couple of fields here. Currently taking the lime spreader here back to the main farm. We finished up putting lime down on whatever number field. That's our brand new field we just bought here. Oh, what was that, a couple episodes back, everyone? So we got that one taken care of here. I think this is the road we need. Yep. Junction and Weiss. Okay, so back to the farm we go, everyone. And then between episodes as well, I made another, I think it was just one purchase I believe I made. Might make another purchase here yet as well, just to kind of mix up our weed control here a little bit. I went ahead and picked up the hoe weeder. I didn't even realize that was a type of weeder here in the game. Apparently, again, there's different, they're in the same category of one, but the weeders in the same category, they do slightly different things apparently. Who knew, right? Should have guessed that. And again, too, by the way, as we discussed here last episode, we'll just kind of have to take it on a field-by-field basis here. I'm not exactly sure what all fields actually need to be weeded versus don't. So we'll probably just go to the field, check it, see what's, okay, yep, needs to be weeded, yep, doesn't need to be weeded, you know, basically that, right? Okay, so we'll just, we'll find a spot and park this up here somewhere for now. Finished planting the potato field up here. We'll have to double check. I think the other larger potato field is finished as well, as far as I know. Like I said, we'll go check that here in a few minutes. This looks like a pretty good spot to park for now, I guess. Oh, yep, works for me. Okay, let's go with that. And let's see, is this potato field done? Nah, you could probably finish up the last row if you really wanted to, but for the most part, I would say that's looking pretty good. And then we also finished up, well, actually, maybe I shouldn't say finished, because he probably missed a few spots, if I had to guess here. Oh, yeah, okay, he missed quite a few spots on this side, so we should probably finish that up. Let's go ahead and hop into that sprayer here a minute. And go back to the other screen for that one, of course. Nope. There we go. We'll finish up the missing spots here from this hired worker here a moment. Probably should have put this on course play, to be honest, but oh well. I want to wash the top of your car off there, bud. You know, fertilizer, it's a bit hard on your equipment. Fertilizer, for those who don't know, is very corrosive on metal. Which is probably one reason, if you're watching any of the farming sim channel, or farming channels, everyone, not the farming sim ones, but the farming channels, a lot of the farmers, they're usually very careful at making sure they wash down their sprayers, or anything for that matter that typically deals with fertilizer, and or if it does, you know, like pellet fertilizer, and a lot of times it'll be like stainless or something like that, which is much more resistant to the fertilizer. As always, again, like I said, the fertilizer there, very, very corrosive. Kind of like salt on the roads, everyone. Fertilizer has the same effect, right? I don't know if fertilizer will actually melt anything off the roads. I don't think it does that, to my knowledge. But like I said, you know, salt that on the road that they use for melting snow and stuff. Yep, same type of thing. Okay, then we'll go down to this side, everyone. I think we had just a couple little spots on this side as well that we're missing here a little bit, looks like. Yep, just up there. And we'll probably figure out whatever field we got to go. We might just go to the potato field here next to us. I mean, I think that field needs to be fertilized as well, as far as I know. And then I have the John Deere sprayer over here, everyone. I want to try to spray pre-emerge. I don't know if I can with that sprayer. Actually, you know what I could probably do? I just happen to think, I think this See and Spray is actually an option, everyone. We could just go into the store settings and turn off that option. That would be an option, right? That would definitely fix the problem, so to speak. I thought there was an option, everyone, just to like turn it off. But at least looking at the help menu here, I am not seeing an actual like option for that. So maybe there is. We might just have to go check the key bindings and stuff. Maybe they just don't have it set, or it's not listed in the help. That is very well possible. Though being it is from Giants, I mean, I would think it would be listed in the help, and I would think they would use probably like a common key for that, but I don't know. Actually, why am I folding up? I should just fold the back out here. We're going right to the potato field here next to us. At least that's my plan anyway. And I could probably just throw a hired worker on this as well, right? Oh, I think we need to be over just a little bit more. A little bit too far there. Wide, but not quite that wide. There we go. That looks a little bit better. Oh, let's see. Shall we finish up that last little narrow pass here? Why not? Seeing as how we started it. Funny, everyone, how the hired worker starts it but doesn't finish it, right? Yeah, that looks really nice if you ask me. And speaking of potatoes here, everyone, I would actually like maybe to put in another field or two of potatoes yet. Any folks thought I lost my mind a couple episodes back, huh? Now we're really going to think I lost my mind. Putting in more potatoes? Yep. We need more potatoes, everyone. We need more potatoes. And I was going to put that on... Oh, forget. There we go. Field 24 of them. That was my plan. But that field's already planted. It's planted in sunflowers, which we already need. Oh, you know what? Field 25 next to us. What's on 25? Put the screen. Nothing. That looks like a good potato field, doesn't it, everyone? What do you folks think? I think that looks like a pretty good potato field. Let's do that. That looks like a good plan. Yeah, we'll go ahead and buy that field, everyone. We also own field 23 and 26 there. If we combined 23 with 26, that'd make another nice... I think that's our plan, everyone. That's our plan. Potatoes, too, by the way. Let me check our plant season. I think we really need to get going on the potatoes, everyone, because the planting season for potatoes... Where's my calendar? Yeah, we're like the last month to plant potatoes, everyone. So, like, we need to get these planted if we're going to do this. As I mentioned, unfortunately, when I fast-forwarded time there, I accidentally fast-forwarded one too many months when I wasn't paying attention, and... Oh, crap. So, like, now, everything needs to be planted. We can, if we have to, wait on the corn. I think the sunflowers had to be planted too, right? Yeah, so the sunflowers and the potatoes have to be planted. So the only thing we don't have to plant is the corn and soybeans. Well, I'm not too concerned about the soybeans, and we'll get to that here maybe next in-game day if we have to. Funny how the one tire is white and the other ones are just brown. Kind of weird. I'm using the, what's the name of the mod here? The Real Dirt Color mod or something like that. Yeah, it was a mod that was out back in Farming Simulator 19 as well, everyone. Towards the end, though, I ended up removing it because it was causing a lot of problems. I forget what the issues were again, but very... Well, the mod itself worked out, but if I remember correctly, it caused some severe conflicts with some other mods. At least that's what I remember. Oh, and my little shed's going to be in the way there. And so, you know what? I got a plan for this, everyone. I got a plan. Nope, this screen is not going to help, though. We need to go back to this one. I could have probably shortcut to it, but oh well. We'll just demolition that one. And what is that one under again? Buildings? Sheds. Go find this one here again in a minute. What? Yeah, there it is. Oh, and you sell it for the same price. Okay, so we didn't even lose any money. We'll just put this over here somewhere. Or we could just put this in the neighbor's yard, too. I don't know that it needs to be, like, close to anything or not, everyone. Yeah, we're just going to stick it over there. Then I don't have to worry about it being in the way at all. So, yeah, I don't know if it needs to be, like, near the fields. No idea how it works. Those buildings, everyone, are kind of surrounded in a bunch of mystery. I don't know. Has anyone, like, ever actually definitively figured out what they do, everyone? I don't know. Maybe they have. I've never taken the time, and at least some of the videos I've seen some of the things people think they might do, maybe, but their effects seem to be so minimal that it's like, is that actually working? Is it? I don't know. At least back in 19, maybe in 22 they've actually changed them so they actually do something now. But I mean, we can go look at the shop and see what they say they do. This station provides your vehicles with better GPS signal. There's no GPS in the game. Hello. Giants. There's no GPS in the game. How does it... But this helps your AI helpers to drive more precise and do their work faster. I'm just going to sit here a minute. I'm going to wait a minute and let that sink into all you folks watching here. Let you folks think about that one. You ponder on that one here for a few minutes. This helps your AI helpers to drive more precise and do their work faster. Yeah. You think about that one for a little bit, everyone. I'll make no more comments on that for now. Okay, let's go ahead and buy this field here. We'll buy that. Yep. We're going to buy 26. We'll do the same thing over there. And, wow, we've got quite a few fields coming in here. I would actually maybe like to purchase another field for soybeans. I'm thinking maybe like field 5. Let's go for it, Evan. We're going to buy it. That'd be a good soybean field. And then we need to actually go back to, let's see, is it the precision farming screen here? We need to purchase soil information for that one. Yep. Not a bad price, by the way. Not going to complain too much about that. And we'll purchase for this one, too, while we're at it. We're really adding to our farm here this in-game year, everyone. Main reason being, of course, that one is I found out when it came to the factories, that one that the factories, wow, they need some stuff, don't they? Boy, and I'm still wishing I could move these two factories. And again, I guess I could. But wow, I hate to lose what's in them, though. I guess what you could do, it wouldn't be probably that bad. I could just sell them and then place them back down here and buy the ingredients. To be honest, the price that I'm selling them for is probably the price I could buy the ingredients for, because buying the ingredients really is actually not that expensive, everyone. As I said before, in some ways, it's almost cheaper. There's my factory. I was looking for the factory screen. Trouble having. Oh, actually, no, there it goes. I was going to say. I didn't think anything was that full. 435,000 corn. Yeah, so we got about 1 million liters of corn in these. Also about 1 million liters of potatoes. Not a lot of sunflower oil, but there's definitely some. I might just do that, everyone. I might just do that. We might just sell those two. Extend the field back up. There we go. Get to the right screen here one of these days, Evan. And then put them up here. That takes care of that section of the field. And then cut off 22 here, and we'll just make that all one. So we got potatoes down this side, potatoes down this side. Oh, and Randy's lost his ever freaking mind, everyone. Yep. They're going crazy. Going crazy. Okay, well, do these fields need anything? But plowing, lime... Well, we'll check the lime here in a minute. Mainly looking at this screen here for starters. Do we need any plowing? Doesn't say they do. I see this field has something on it already, though, so that might be a bit problematic. Well, let's go start working it up, Evan. Let's go grab our John Deere disc here. I actually have not used this tractor yet. Well, actually, we did a little bit here. Was it a couple episodes back? I went to fix that. Not sure what happened there. Won't talk about that one. But yes, I picked this tractor up here. I think it was between episodes, if I remember correctly. I went a couple episodes back. And we were kind of done cultivating all our fields at that point. So it's like, well, poop. We don't get to actually use this. But no, don't worry, everyone. We'll solve that problem by buying more fields, right? Oh, oops. So yes, let's put this high-speed disc to some work here. It doesn't say we can create fields with this, so we'll have to check. It might let us. I don't know, everyone. Actually, speaking of creating fields, if we're going to create fields, I might as well do it right away, everyone. Construction. Demolition. Wow. I thought it would give us some money back for the stuff that's in it, everyone, but apparently not. Okay. Yeah. Maybe that wasn't such a good idea. I also got pallets there I need to get loaded up too, don't I? And I know I've mentioned this before, but is this just not the stupidest looking thing you've ever seen? This is an in-game truck, everyone, the in-game trailer. Remember that, everyone. This is not modded setup here. This is in-game. It is modded in the sense that it has auto load on it, but it's still an in-game trailer. This will solve the problem of the grass field there, too. Kind of fixes a whole bunch of little problems, I guess, if you will. Okay, let's see what's your auto load. Guess we're not close enough for those. Fine. So we got potato chips, and I forget, is that fry? I think that looks like fries. Got room for more? Looks like we do. Excellent. Excellent. I'm hoping we got enough room to pick these all up. I don't know where to sell these at, though. But that, I'm not sure. Might have to just go check the menu. Because I know there are other potato chip factories that it came with its own custom sell point, right? Oh, that's popcorn. Cool. And that should fill it up, too. Oh, no, really? Oh, okay. Thought that would have filled it up. I guess not, everyone. I thought this held like 20 pallets, doesn't it? Apparently more. Cool. I'm not going to complain. Might just leave them in the trailer, and that'll take care of that problem. Well, we'll see once here. Once we get done with the plant, everyone, we'll probably do some more factory work. In fact, for now, I'm not even going to bother putting those other two back up here. We'll come back to that a little bit later. And like I said, I'll just rebuy what was in them. And if it's like really expensive, everyone, I'll just like cheat the money in. Because it's So we'll just have to remember when we had like 500,000 potatoes and 500,000 corn in each one. And like I said, if it gets to be too expensive, we got like $5.5 million, Shevin, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. Again, I do plan on probably wrapping it up here after this season here. So once we're done harvesting, we're probably going to call it quits for the map, most likely. Unless you folks really want to see more Michigan, everyone. We're probably going to be switching maps here. I don't know, probably another week or two. Probably more than a week. It might probably more like 2 weeks if I had to guess, everyone. Because, yeah, we should be done, like, all the planting here by the end of this week. No problem, I would think. Okay. Will you allow me to create fields? I don't know if it will or not. Oh, I should probably load this up here first. And we'll do the auto width. There we go. Oh, wrong button. Yeah, that should work. Let's see, Vertiz, will you do fields? Yes, it will. And it actually does, like, cultivated texture. That's, interesting. Now, it looks like this one Scrofty's here is a little bit further, and that's fine. We'll maybe just, like, stop by this driveway here, so... Let's see. Yeah, about in there. That looks like it should be a pretty good spot. Interesting that we got grass. That's kind of weird. Huh. Or the mulch texture there. Don't know how the game handles that as far as creating fields go, but that's just interesting. Okay, and away we go. So yeah, it doesn't actually show that this should work. That one in the help menu, it doesn't, give us the option, but if you do push the button there, which is, the default Y for creating fields, it actually is, as you can see, actually working. Wasn't sure if it was going to or not. I know it works with cultivators, Evan. Again, by the way, what's allowing me to do this, for those of you who don't know, I am running the mod that allows cultivators to create fields. I don't remember the name of that mod, Evan. It's just another one of those little, just simple scripting mods, right? Just a nice little quality of life mod that makes things a little bit easier. Mind you, I could bring the plow out here too, but the rest of the fields don't need to be plowed, so... Okay, let's rotate that. And then I'll plan on just high-speed disking this entire field here, everyone. Speaking of which, I was planning on doing spraying here. I'm not doing a very good job of that here, am I? And that actually, you know what? We'll finish this pass here in a minute. This job I obviously have to do myself, everyone. I can't, unfortunately, hire this one out, really. Oh, now it is going to need to be plowed. Okay, so maybe we'll do this then, and then we're going to end up plowing. Oh, well. Where is that sprayer? There he is. Let's throw a hired worker on you. You do need fertilizer, right? Should. Yes, yep, definitely needs fertilizer. Okay. And then for the See and Spray here, that's right, got to go back to the other screen so I can actually click on it. Am I the only one of them that still finds that, like, annoying? You have to go from one screen to the other screen to make it work? Oh, wait a minute here. This one, weeds. One of these needs a hoe. This one, okay. I did purchase a hoe, as I mentioned earlier in the episode. I wasn't planning on giving that a try. This one here needs a weeder, but I have the sprayer up here, so we're going to use the sprayer. I want to maybe look at picking up a weeder here as well. Oh, shoot, I was already going. We got so many things going on here, everyone, when planning. It's just, I think I mentioned this last episode. I almost need like a little, something I can keep track of here, what's going on. It's just, oh my goodness, it's crazy. Okay, can I turn off See and Spray? Because the thing with this, Evan, is if I start this, it's not going to actually do anything. Apparently this course is not the right width. Well, it actually looks like it almost is. What is this course set up for? I don't know what it's set up for, but it sure looks like this will work, don't it? Sure does. Might just run with it. Okay. Cold sprayer, change work with, higher turn on crop sensor. I think that's for the nitrogen. I don't think that does anything for, like, see and spray. Turn on sprayer, deactivate automatic application rate. I think that's probably fertilizer again. So I think what I'm going to have to do, everyone, let's say we go check the key bindings, which maybe it's in there. If we go here, we customize see and spray, we turn that off. Now it should work. Because the thing with see and spray, if see and spray is on, it's not going to let me... Oh, whoa, stop. We need to be first waypoint. That's my bad. It was looking so good there. Okay, now we start. As I was saying, with the see and spray one, it's not going to spray any sort of pre-emergence, as I'm calling this, because there are no weeds in the field yet. It's just going to go over the field and do absolutely nothing, which that accomplishes absolutely nothing, right? And because I want to spray this down as essentially pre-emergence, as what I'm calling everyone, you know, the weeds haven't actually come up yet. In fact, the crop itself hasn't come up either. Now you need to turn that off so you can actually spray. And again, I don't know if there might be a key binding for that one. If there is, I don't know what it is, unfortunately. Hello, sprayer. Kind of going the wrong way there, bud. There's the hoe. I was wondering where it was. I know I had purchased it. There's where I left it, though. Left it down at that end of the field. Okay, throw a hired worker back on that. He should finish that, hopefully. Might have to, you know, finish up behind him right at the end there, but on that, the rest of it should be pretty good. So yes, there's the whole one. Figure this is another good use for the Kubota DLC, by the way. The plowing in the field, I'll come back and probably take care of that here off camera. For now, let's start on the weeds here. That was kind of my plans for this episode. I really want to get the weeds taken care of because, again, that needs to also happen today, everyone. Because if we don't do it today, if we wait till tomorrow in game time, everyone, well, the weeds are going to come up and we're not going to have as much success and we're going to lose crop as a result and yield, and it's not going to be as good, everyone. Trust me, we need to take care of the weeds now. Even though they're not up, we need to take care of them now, right? So 0-degree course, which didn't load, so go to the 90-degree course, which loaded, then go back to the 0-degree course, which now loaded. Hit the auto width on that, there we go. So that one, again, this apparently is the hoe weeder. I didn't even realize there was more than one type of weeder in the game until I read the message here. And for those who don't know, when it comes to weeds, when you get out, check your field, and it'll tell you what you need to do. So weeds, growing. It also needs rolling, apparently, but we're not going to roll the potato. Who ever heard of rolling a potato field? That just does not make any sense. It tells you to use a hoe for the weeds, right? Which I don't know about you folks. When it says hoe, I'm thinking, you know, the old-fashioned manual hoe, right? Okay, well, you don't see much happening. Good thing we got GPS on those. We never be able to see it. I don't know. Can you hire a worker with this? Stop here a minute. If we do that, yeah, it does say we can hire a worker. Okay. Got to turn off GPS in order to hire a worker, by the way. FYI on that one. Done it many times. You go try to hire a worker and you can't because you got GPS on. Tim was saying, great videos. Do you have a list of the mods you are using for your HUD? I want some of them. Keep up the good work. Sorry there, Tim, I do not. And for anyone else that wondering, I have not been keeping a mod list here for Farming Simulator 22. Maybe I should have one because I've gotten a lot of questions here lately. I tried to maintain a mod list back in Farming Sim in 19. It just it proved kind of troublesome, everyone, so I kind of gave up. And like I said, I didn't do one here in 22 at all. With that being said, a lot of the mods I have actually have been coming from the mod hub here, everyone. So the official Farming Simulator mod hub has been quite good here in 22, I would say. If I sound surprised, it's probably because I am a little bit, you know, being giants and all. Paul saying, I tried the Kubota skid steer in the game, but the loader doesn't lift very high. Not enough to dump bales in the TMR mixer. Went with a telehandler instead. I'm going to try those 5,000 capacity chicken barns with chickens and sell them at 2 months age for the broiler market. That is something I'd like to do. Maybe not necessarily the chickens, but some of the animals, everyone. This probably won't be in the next map, by the way, but I do want to do some maps when we get into animals a little bit more. And actually, like, there's different things we can do with the animals now, right, everyone? So that's kind of cool. And yes, speaking of the Kubota skid steer, everyone, with what Paul was saying there, we were actually looking at that on the multiplayer server here a couple of nights ago, everyone, checking that out. We were saying the same thing. It's like, wow, this skid steer does not lift very high. When the one we bought, I think it was last episode, right? When we bought the Kubota skid steer, it does not lift very high at all. The other one, by the way, does. The other one, like, really lifts high, everyone. So if you actually buy the smaller skid steer, that one lifts much, much higher, like, much higher. And I don't know, I still say when that other one doesn't probably lift as high as it probably should in real life, I would think anyway, but I don't know. I'm not particularly familiar with Kubota skid steers, so. And one would think that Giants would have made it somewhat correctly to what it should be in real life, you would think, but never know. Jamari was saying good video. Petro was saying good video. I don't know about using the Z key to open covers. I guess that's because there are too many functions. I was using custom modding's John Deere R8 tractor. I could not even open the cover on the seeder. The R8 has doors, windows, opening, swiveling seat. I changed to another tractor. Then I could open the cover. That's another good point there, too. What Hetero was saying, you got to be watching it with some of those tractors and all the extra blingage they add to them. As far as, like, too many functions, there is a function already having to open the covers. The default key is N on the keyboard. Why modders use something different? I don't know, but. John was saying, I believe that you put down another silo on the end to fill up. Oh, that's right. I had another fertilizer silo there, didn't I? That's what I did. I forgot about that. You put it away from the trigger so that you can fill it up and keep them separate. Great video as always. Hey, thank you very much for that there, John. And yes, thanks for the reminder on that one. Unfortunately, a little late. I bought the totes already, but oh well. I'll have to go, when we go back past them, we'll take a look. I'm pretty sure John's right on that. I put down, again, everyone, the planter there holds multiple fill types. The silo system holds multiple fill types. You go to fill up, which one are you going to get? And of course, I mean, you're not going to get the other one, right? Hey, Giants, I tell you. Tech for Diesel is saying you shouldn't fertilize until the first stage of growth. He actually makes a good point on that one, and I probably should be doing that, by the way. I should probably not be fertilizing. And maybe, you know what, we can still do that when we don't have to fertilize here. The weeds I do want to take care of, though, and to be clear on that one, I do want to take care of the weeds. Christopher was saying, good morning. I'm the one that was trying to figure out how to name the factories. So yeah, for anyone that didn't catch it here a couple of episodes back, if you're wondering how to name the factories here, you go to the construction menu here, if I remember correctly. Then you can click on your factory and rename it. So just go to the construction menu. You can just click on the factory, give it a name. So, you know, right there, rename. That was actually a feature I didn't know existed, at least as far as factories went anyway. I didn't realize you could actually rename them, so that's kind of a cool feature. I forget who showed that here again a couple episodes back, but thank you for that. And there, in case you're wondering there, Christopher, that's how you do it. Little Jimmy was saying a good video. Thank you very much for that. Okay, I went and looking at the time here. Looks like it is about time to wrap it up here for this episode. So on that note, you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And as always, thanks for watching, and till next time.